Good morning, friends, and I am back with another update video for all of you. Just to give you a background, I have this 200 square foot of terrace space where I have tried various types of soilless media agriculture, and I have got this deep water culture system here, and then I have this NFT system, which is a nutrient flow transfer system, and then I have this growing in alternate media, which is coco peat. And the idea for building this was that I am a touring person, and I normally am out on tour for about 5 days a week. So this is kind of a weekend hobby for me, and this is now about 9 weeks, and this time I would say it is disastrous, and I'll show you why. But however, there's a lot to learn for all of us from this. So what I have done is that I have created a small structure here, and I have sort of trying to protect it. So we have a 50% green shade net, and I have this reservoir from which nutrients flow to all the grow bags, and then I have this one reservoir which is separately for this DWC, and then I have this third reservoir which is for the NFT system. So even though all three of them have three different reservoirs, and I have different plants. So since it was a hobby and it was a trial of sorts, I have mixed plants and plants of various ages, and I'm just trying it out. So up till week 6 things looked okay, but what I have realized is that all the plants, they have different nutrient requirements, and since I have mixed plants, so this entire place is showing mixed results. So one of the learnings that I would say that you should also take up is that on one particular system, or on one particular nutrient feed, you should have same kind and same age of plants. So if there is something wrong with the plants, you would be able to do the necessary changes in the nutrients, and also take on specific preventive measures. And here this time the news is not very good, because everywhere I see big challenges this time. Okay, as you see in my deep water culture system, okay, I had these four brinjal saplings, and I see that they are absolutely not doing well. So one thing is that brinjal don't do very well in a hydroponic system. Okay, then I have these tomatoes. The tomatoes are doing fairly well, and if you see, however, there is some sort of burn on the lower leaves, so I need to check this particular thing as to why it is happening. Okay, and then I had some brinjal plants here also, which I had to take out because they died. And then I have these okra, or lady's finger, which is doing very well. Okay, if you see, they are doing very well. They are fruiting, and the leaves are fairly good. There is some kind of infection which I need to understand, and I will be working on that. If you see, this is the infection that is there. And what has happened is that last 2.5 weeks I have been out, and I could not give much time to the place. So it has been these trees needed some attention then, and due to which I see a major thing. Now if you see, these are capsicum plants on the NFT system, and now they are in a very bad shape. If you see, all kinds of issues are there. The fruits which had come now, they are in a bad shape. You see that, this is like the blossom rot which is there. This is powdery mildew. Even though this is a protected system, powdery mildew has somehow come and affected all of my capsicum plants. Okay, and these are like, this plant is almost dying. This is also dying. So it's a very sad state of affairs today. However, there's a lot of learning for all of us in this. And see, all the capsicum plants have taken very badly, and I don't think that they will survive. So I will have to take a decision on them today. And however, it is in my mind. And if you see here, I had a cucumber plant here which has died. I do not understand for what reason, but it has just died. And this has happened in last 2 weeks when I was not here. Okay, the tomato plants again here, they are doing very well. If you see, they are growing well. There is some level of nitrogen deficiency, which I feel which is happening in the lower leaves. So I'm just going to take care of that in the nutrition. And I see one flower there, so it has started to flower also. So tomatoes have started to flower here. Okay, now let us go to the plants in cocoa peat. And here also the news is not very good, because if you see these, there is powdery mildew here, there is powder like substance on all of them, and the cucumber has started to see, there's a lot of flowering and a lot of fruiting. Okay, the fruits start, but then they are aborting for some reason. So I need to find that, I need to understand why that is happening. Okay, now bottle gourd, you see I have good amount of fruiting happening here, and I'm sure that something will happen. Now one of my concerns is that last time also I saw, about 2 weeks back, I saw a lot of fruiting happening, but I don't see as many fruits here now. So there's a lot of abortion happening, and it is abortion at the flower level and abortion at the fruit level. Just see the number of flowers which had come, and then all of them have died. So this is some serious issue, and please, in your comments, please help if you can give any suggestions. This plant looks like it's in a very bad shape, and this is one of the problems of having multiple plants on the same system, because you cannot make a separate amendment for them. Like again, this is bitter gourd, Karela, it is doing very badly. And see, all the lower plants, they have become, the lower ones, they have become yellow. I have given them additional nitrogen, however nothing has happened, and they are dying and wilting. So there is absolutely zero flowering in Karela, and I'm kind of very intrigued as to why this problem has happened. So okay, now as far as some plants of cucumber go, okay, they are doing very well. Like you see, there is this variety of cucumber which is fruiting. A couple of fruits were taken by my family also prior. So cucumber more or so has been resilient, or this entire situation has been favorable for cucumbers and okra, because even okra here, you see, it is doing very well. Even in the soilless part of it, even the tomatoes are doing very well. Okay, see, like this is that ridge gourd, and ridge guard is not doing well. The plant is in a bad shape. So one thing is there is that they require regular level of maintenance, which I am unable to give at this point. So I think I will be giving on this responsibility to somebody else to do a day-to-day check on this in my family. See, okra here again is doing well, flowering well. The leaves also are looking fairly good, decent. Okay, now see, there is a cucumber here which is doing well again. Okay, and I have these beans. So these beans are doing well. Okay, there's a lot of fruiting. I plucked quite a few last week, and again this week it is there. You see these beans, they are excellent. So they are fairly healthy, and I have to today take a decision for all the other, especially the bitter gourd today. See, the amount of fruiting is very good. If you look at this fruiting, it is very good. However, there is abortion, like I told you. So I need to understand that, and maybe I'll read up about it. And I'm looking at some help from everyone on these things. So here is like you see the flowers. This is for the bottle guard, and see, the plants have actually gone out of the protective environment, and so this is how it is for this week. Lot of challenges, and I think I will just remove all the bitter gourd plants because they are not able to do much in this environment. Okay, and this needs a lot of work. So I think today and tomorrow I am going to put a lot of time and try to get this back. Okay, thanks a lot for watching, and I will come back to you with what are the actions that I have taken to make the situation better. Happy growing.